Alright, hello. This is a video that we have to make now because we finished secondary school and we go on to college now. And a lot of us have gone to separate colleges, like me and Brad haven't gone to the same college. And it's not going to work to keep on doing BYW as much as we want to carry on wrestling. I don't think we can because there's no time for it, and although we still live close, we have a lot of work to do separately.
I feel like quite unless we've got like lives and stuff, like we have lots to do outside of, not just college. We have lots to do like work, some of us have like jobs and stuff, and we go and like do other things that we enjoy. And I feel like not that like we don't want to do BYW, we do want to do it, but I feel like it would get in the way of our lives and it'd be really difficult to fit in a lot of the time.
Well, I think we're all not growing up, but I still love doing BYW. But it just doesn't feel as fun as it used to. Although I love editing and everything, it's amazing. But
it's brilliant when you're in there as well.
100%. But it just isn't something that we can really fit in anymore. And it's weird to think because we've been doing it for over 2 years. But we're gonna have to finish it because we don't want to, but we haven't got the time. We just don't, not really.
And I think it would be different if we were like some massive channel, and we were like, we had an income from it, like a good income from it. But we just don't. It's just something we do as like a hobby.
The problem is that we've been working so hard. We did over these last 2 years, especially me and Brad. We worked so hard to try and get these videos done and make them top quality. But it hasn't. We haven't received anything back. Like we've received your support.
We've got some really close, really true fans.
But it's just.
It's not a massive fan base. You know what I mean?
We aren't making any money from it. Not enough anyway. Not making any money from YouTube. I'm making money from Patreon, but it's not enough to keep us motivated to keep going. And there's no point in us keep on working hard if it's not going to pay off. And I've been doing YouTube for 5 years, and for that whole time I've made £0 and 0 pence off YouTube. I've loved doing it, but at some point I need to get some money and get the better equipment and things like that, but there's nothing for us to keep going. Trust me, if we had thousands or even millions of subscribers or followers on Instagram, we'd keep going for more years.
We
have
do
a reason.
But we want to. But to follow up from this video, there will be like things that come out, like there's something in store we've got for you.
We're going to make other videos using this channel. We'll probably change the name. It won't be wrestling. So I'm sorry to disappoint you all, but it won't be wrestling. It'll be something else. But as much as we'd love to carry on with it, we're not going to be able to. And another point for that is because it would probably just be once a week, me versus Brad, because everyone else is, growing up. I think me and Brad take it the most seriously, and it's impossible to take that sort of thing seriously when there's just two of you. If it was a different business, we'd be doing really well, but everyone else isn't going to turn up.
I think we consider one last episode.
I would definitely do like a reunion type of thing. But it just, the only problem with that is getting people to turn up. No one wants to keep doing it. And I can't say to them, well, you have to, because it's up to them.
They don't have to, it's their choice.
And I'm very glad they did it in the first place, but
we
if
didn't
they don't want to
anyone
come,
to do it.
But you're not going to enjoy just seeing me and Brad face each other every week, because that will be what it would be if we carried on.
You'd just see Ben Hulbert once in a while.
That'd be it, because everyone else is trying to move on, and we're all growing up. But we'll turn this channel into something. We're not quite sure what yet, but it's that work thing that is, for me, I think that's the biggest reason. Like, we've been working so hard, for me for 5 years, Brad for like 4, because he's been on the channel for ages, and it still hasn't paid off. And if we keep on going and waste another year
Yeah.
doing what we like, but we're not getting any income or anything back, then there's no point.
And like, we're not saying like it's a waste of our time that we've done this.
We
like,
loved it.
We loved it.
Yeah.
And like, we're not saying that we'd only do it for the money. Like, it's just the fact that we can't fit it into our lives anymore.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
And like, if we do change it to something else, it'll be something that we can all do where we don't have to like leave the house or something, or won't like take up our time, because it'll be something that we can do like in the evening.
Yeah.
Or something like that. It won't be like something that we have to do in the day. We can be just do it any time really. So
We hope that you still stay subscribed.
Yeah.
Because it's still going to be us. Like, it's
Yeah.
going to be our characters, people that you've got, you know, used to for the last 2 years across BYW. But
Yeah.
it just won't be wrestling.
it'll kind of be like the us you see or hear in the commentary. It'll kind of be like that kind of silly thing. But
Yeah. It won't be our characters. It'll be our personal.
it'll be our
people.
actual personal.
Yeah. But I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. But we will carry it on in some way. But it won't be wrestling. But
Yeah.
I think I've loved doing it, and I love the editing the most, and the filmmaking and putting it all together. And that's why I've chosen those sort of courses at my college. But that's the problem. I'm going to my college and doing the same sort of thing, like editing, but I am getting something out of it. I'm going to pass my course and get A-levels and go on to get a job in editing, whereas this wrestling isn't really doing anything for me.
It's
because
just, it's just out there. Like,
Yeah.
It's not like anybody in like, because he's going to do films. He's doing film studies or something. I think that's what it is. They're not going to see his work and like market or anything. Like that's just something that we've done in our spare time. It's
people are impressed by it, and
Yeah.
it helps me, I guess, get a job maybe one day.
Yeah.
But it's not. Trust me, if we're making money, not just because it's money, but if we just had something to keep us motivated and keep us going, we'd be still doing it, and everyone would, because there's something to show for it at the end. And at the moment, the only thing to show for it
is your
is
support. And like, we're not saying that's not enough. The support is fantastic. It's always like been really good. And like we've loved every second like of you supporting us, and of you like getting involved in the comments and stuff. We've really enjoyed it, and we've loved making every episode, because we I think one of the most exciting things for us is to go and look and see how many views or how many comments we've got, because it's just, I don't know, it's so nice to like see that there's people who are genuinely interested in our content, and the fact that we've been doing that over such a long period of time is really good. But I feel like now we've come to an end of it, and I feel like we're at the end of our path, and the end of our limits of what we can do with BYW, like the amount of people that are coming. So it's just that kind of case of we literally can't do it anymore.
Yeah. I think as well, we would have considered carrying on after seeing how BYW 100 did, but I reviewed what happened and looked at the views, and I did think it was going to be one of the biggest episodes, because I put a lot of work into it, but it didn't.
Yeah.
It did well, but it didn't do anywhere near as well as I would have wanted it to.
Yeah.
So I don't. If it's going to carry on that way, we're not going to, we're not going to be motivated. Like when we started this whole thing, I just turned 14.
Yeah. We were all like 14,
so young,
so,
and we didn't have anything to focus our lives on apart from school, which we didn't enjoy. So it was kind of
like, it wasn't like we got a set amount like the mountains of work.
No.
Like we had like short
so much
pieces
free
of work
time
to do. We had a lot of freedom like outside of school.
Yeah.
And whilst we had homework, it wasn't like stuff like that. It wasn't really that important. Like, because it was only like we were like 14. The homework only became important when we got to like this year.
Yeah.
And like all that stuff became important. But like we obviously still tried and still like carried on with it. But it did get harder as like, I guess when it came to the second year.
Yeah.
And although we made more episodes in the second year, I think it's just because we tried as hard as we could. Whereas in the first year we were like, we just do it once a week.
Yeah.
But
there wasn't any like worry about it, and everything was so straightforward. We go do wrestling, we commentate, and then we go out. Whereas now there's other stuff, there's work, and even if you don't have work set, like you feel like you can't go out and enjoy yourself because there's other things, even though there's not. So we I think we have to stop it. And I love doing BYW. I've been doing YouTube 5 years. 2 years have been taken up by wrestling, and before that it was vlogging and things like that. But I much preferred.
These have been the best years.
They've been
the best 2 years.
100%. Yeah. And it was something that I could fully
endorse yourself into.
Yeah,
like you can really get involved in it.
Commit myself to.
Yeah.
And we were so committed to it. But yeah, trust me, if we still had the free time and there was something that at the end we could feel good about ourselves about, and there was something that we could all agree that we liked, if you know what I mean, and everyone could be like, oh yeah, we got such and such, like a medal, I don't know, but something to be proud of. The only thing we have to be proud of is looking back on these videos when we're older.
And like that's going to be really good for us.
Yeah.
Like us as people, but like, and like even if you guys watch back on our videos like in like years to come, we could do a reunion, and like by then our lives will already be like
used to college.
Yeah. Even like if we're like if this is like years from now, like it's it's like we already would have moved on with our lives by then. But a reunion episode would be cool. But we don't know when it would happen or if it would happen. So yeah. But this is kind of like the farewell video. Yeah.
We will make videos and you'll be able to see us and hear us, but it won't be wrestling.
It's like a farewell to wrestling.
Yeah. I don't want to be cocky about it, right? But we are very talented wrestlers in the backyard.
I feel like we deserve more credit than we've been given.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
we do. I don't know, especially me and Brad, because there's been 100 episodes, I've been in 100, you've been in like 90.
96,
we've been,
I think,
is it 96?
I think it's 96.
That's how committed we've been. And I don't think we have the right credit. Like, we love all your support as fans. It makes us feel so good, but we can't go into wrestling because there isn't backyard wrestling. We realised when we went into CWP that
they just said
different.
The way they wrestle, it's like a set way.
Yeah,
it's like a set way you have to wrestle. Like there's no freedom in it. Like it's kind of like they all wrestle in the same way. Whereas I feel like in the backyard wrestling, there's a lot of like variety and versatility in how we all wrestle, and I personally prefer that.
I do, yeah.
But
there isn't a serious backyard wrestling company.
They didn't let us do the full match because we weren't qualified enough. You know what I mean? Like we felt fine when we were practicing. We showed them our routine that we were going to do.
They said we weren't.
They just said we weren't good enough. So.
Yeah, but they needed to understand we have a different style of wrestling, and it's been so different over the years.
But obviously that's fair enough. If they thought that we could be in danger, that's fair enough. If they thought that, and they were just protecting us.
Yeah.
They told us to go to wrestling school and stuff like that because they did think that we were probably good enough.
Yeah, potential.
Yeah, but wrestling school's expensive. So.
Yeah, and it's not been a long dream of ours to be wrestlers. We used to both watch WWE when we were younger, but like it's not. Trust me, if there's a big backyard wrestling company on a trampoline, I'd do it, and I'd love to.
Yeah,
but it's so different. Cool, but we can't do that as a career.
No.
And we're not looking to go into wrestling full time, so that's that pathway out, and it pretty much leaves us with nothing. And we've loved doing it. But yeah, keep on messaging us if you're our fans, because we've loved that.
We like talking to our fans. Like, obviously we can't always talk constantly like every day and stuff like that. We have more busy days like in the week than some others. But we're always like free for a chat for an hour or whatever, something like that.
Yeah. I think before we go. We should give shout outs to the most loyal fans.
Yeah, probably.
I think number one has to go to Brandon Smith. 100%. He has supported us so much, and we can't thank him enough. He's kept us going for a long time, and he's such a nice guy. Thank you, Brandon. There's a lot of people.
There's also one which stood out to me. Not necessarily like a great loyal fan, but it was just like funny. you know, when it happened, it was Samantha at the time, I think. Yeah. It was just, you know.
She helped us start BYW.
Yeah, like she helped us kind of start like, I don't know, seeing the like brighter side.
Seeing that we actually are doing well.
Yeah.
Because it was at the beginning. Yeah. And also, I think we should give a shout out to Niels Müller. Was it Niels Müller?
Niels
Müller. He's from Germany, and he's such a nice guy as well.
He's nice, yeah.
And Terry Hunt and Brandon Smith both paid towards our Patreon and gave us some money per month, and that is I'm so grateful for that.
I think our biggest best fan, Brandon Smith, 100%.
Yeah, he's been amazing.
Yeah, been a really nice guy.
But thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, also to John Morgan.
John Morgan. John Morgan.
Yeah, because he always used to comment.
And it's
massive paragraphs. Takes time out of his day to do that. Yeah. But I'm not just saying they're the best. Thank you to every single one of you, because you've helped us so much.
I think I remember Brendan K as well.
Brendan K used to
be there. Comment a lot on our videos.
So who was Derek as well?
That was Derek. Yeah,
Derek who hated Brad.
If you remember, I don't know if you still watched our videos, but Derek, if you're still here, buddy, leave us a comment down there, because you know it was funny.
Poor Brad, he was getting bullied by Derek.
Yeah.
But yeah, still thank you, Derek, because you still helped. But yeah, thank you to every single one of you. Keep our notifications on, because we'll still be making videos. Shout out to she does TikTok videos, right? And she's got a lot bigger fan base than us. But I thought I'd shout her out because she's about to start YouTube. Her name's Katie Gibbs. And she's already got a way bigger following than us. Go and follow her YouTube channel, because she's a friend of ours, but she's just blown up.
We used to be like good friends with her about 3 years back. We don't really talk to her anymore. But
I was speaking to her the other day, but she's done so well for herself recently.
Yeah, she's got I think she's got something like 50k followers on our TikTok or something.
It's more than that.
Is it? Is it more?
It's more. She's got I think it's 7.5 million likes.
Oh really?
On TikTok, yeah.
Crazy.
But she's still like our friend and stuff. So go and subscribe to her YouTube channel. The link will be in the description. But yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching BYW.
And for everything.
Yeah, from the 12th of August 2017 to whatever day we uploaded BYW 100. Over 2 years later.
Yeah.
To this present day anyway. Yeah, thank you so much
for everything.
And we'll see you in the next videos. That won't be wrestling, but we'll see you then. So thank you very much. I've been Reece Tyzzer.
And I've been Brad Taylor.
And we'll see you
at some point.